Ross Stars here, supplement review, beetroot powder. Now I want to talk about the benefits of this, what it can be used for and why it is so healthy. Now it all comes from the beetroot. Now these little bad boys are full of vitamins A, B and C. They are also full of magnesium, iron, phosphorus and folic acid. So they're fantastic for pregnant women, but that doesn't mean that if you're not pregnant you can't get the benefits. Now what makes these quite unique is that real purpley red pigment. Now this is caused by something called betalains, which are a real strong antioxidant and also an anti-inflammatory. Now another thing with these, they are full of nitrogen, but they're also full of nitrate. Now when we consume that nitrate, it turns to nitric oxide. What is nitric oxide and why am I talking about it? Well, the benefits of nitric oxide in the body for exercise, and not only exercise, for things like fatigue. If you have a circulation problem, now this can really be beneficial, beetroot. Now when it comes to exercise or training, what happens is with this nitric oxide that we get from here is it helps capillarization. Now what happens is it doesn't actually make the heart pump any quicker, it doesn't stimulate us in that sense, but what it does is it makes the blood sort of flow easier. It increases capillarization, it helps grab hold of nutrients, grab hold of oxygen. So if you're someone that has trouble with circulation, like I said, it's going to help. During a workout, it's going to increase endurance. Now this isn't just me saying it, it's been test after test after test, this is proven. This helps endurance. But it also helps, if you're in the gym, it also will help recovery. So while you're training, if you're helping recovery, you're going to be able to lift a little bit more while you're in the gym, or maybe a few more reps, but you're also going to recover quicker. So just that alone, I've kind of sold it, right? Now, I have been using both of these particular products. We've got beetroot juice powder Zingology, and we have of the Earth Superfoods powdered beetroot. Now, the first thing that's interesting about these two is this really doesn't mess around with marketing or telling you what it does, nothing. It's just organic beetroot powder, take it or leave it. This one, interestingly, talks a lot about baking and cooking and how it will add flavour to the dish, how it can add colour, how to get kids to eat their vegetables, it even says on this one. Now, what struck me first when I first got these two is, you might not be able to see on there, and I have basically finished both of these off, so this is a proper review. Now this one is a lot darker than this one. I'm not sure if you can see that, take my word for it. And another thing is this one is in a beautiful powdered form that you can just sprinkle into your drink. It dissolves really easily, it goes onto salads like it says it does, but this one is just like a big lump which you have to break down and you have to put into your drink and shake it up. So mix wise, the winner, but let me continue. This one is also a lot sweeter, so it does taste nicer and it kind of does what it says on the tin, where this one smells like a vegetable, where this one smells a lot sweeter. Now if I look, I'm going to put the lids back on. Now if I look at the bottom here where it says carbohydrates, and I always go on the 100 grams, never go on the serving size because they vary. So 100 grams in this one is 77 grams carbohydrates, all of which are sugar. And on this one, we have 59 carbohydrates and 42 grams is sugar. That's quite a difference, and you can really taste the difference. Now, I've emailed these people to find out how they make them, etc. No reply, whatever. But the only thing I can think of is there's two options. One, either they manage to cram more beetroots in to 100 grams somehow, the way they process it, or they kind of take something out. They kind of take the sort of the less sweet bit, or they use sweeter beetroots, or there's something going on here. Now, this one, so far the review is making it sound like this one is the winner, but I have been testing these out and I've tested them out on various workouts, used different times. Now I can tell you, as far as my endurance has been, and as far as my strength's been, as far as I feel the vascularization, the better circulation is always from this one. Now as far as the processing is concerned of beetroot powder, it is very simple. It doesn't go through a huge processing. What they do is they basically dry it up and grind it up, and that is it. So a lot of the nutrients are going to stay within this. And just by looking at this one, it makes me think that it's had less processing. You know, it feels like they literally have just dried it. There we go. So for me, the winner of this review is this one. Boom. Price wise, this is £5 roughly, this is 15, so there's a big difference. However, if you are buying it for what it says on this particular one, which is baking, cooking, etc., then this one will ruin your baked goods because it's just not as sweet. But if we're talking about health benefits, if we are talking about using it for exercise, there really for me is only one winner, and price wise it's this one. So of the Earth Superfoods Powered Beetroot, do it.